Shalom, shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who preach this word in truth and sincerity, salutations and much respect. Shalom, shalom to the sincere and faithful believers who believe on the true name of Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and the true name of the only begotten Son, which is Yahweh Shai. And you give glory to the true name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai. You know, and the scriptures are solely for the children of Israel. The promises, the covenants, everything, man. The kingdom of heaven is for you Israelites, and you Israelites are the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, Mexicans, and you're scattered abroad. Some of you are scattered into these heathen nations. You know, you might even look like them, but your father's lineage goes back to a Israelite man. The kingdom of heaven is for you. And I want to get into today, you know, while I did this video already, but my phone cut off. It was just Satan, and it deleted the video. So I'm redoing this video. I want to get into Psalms 137, verse 7. Because we're entering into a time where this kingdom, America, which is Great Babylon, according to Revelations, Mystery Babylon, you know, and according to Psalms, it's the daughter of Babylon, you know. This nation, this wicked nation which pushes wickedness, pushes wicked policies, wicked laws, pushes wicked vibrations through the television, pushes everything that's contrary to the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. This nation that's ran by the Edomites, the so-called white man, you know, and the Jewish people, the house of Amalek, which are also Edomites, because Amalek is the grandson of Esau, which this nation is controlled by the so-called Illuminati, which are the 13 banking families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, and they're all Edomites, you know, and there's a reason why we're in subjection to them. We, being the children of Israel, are in subjection to the heathens, which are the Edomites, because our forefathers broke the covenant with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And according to Psalms, the wicked is the sword of the Lord. And this is our punishment, to be put under rule of a wicked leader. And that's why we're mourning right now. You know, the whole world is mourning as well because this man's so wicked. And you know, but the time now that we're approaching, which is Jacob's trouble, this time is going to be to judge the wicked, you know, and to restore the elect of the nation of Israel, you know, because 2/3 of our people are going to align themselves in the way of these Edomites and these heathen nations, and they're going to get the same judgment as them, you know. But the time we're approaching is where the rulership is going to be ripped from Esau Edom, and this is why they're coming down as of February 26, 2021. They're coming down with great wrath. They're making these unrighteous laws, you know, concerning this jab, which they're trying to make you put poison into yourself. Joe Biden is trying to push the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. You got you know, you got a whole lot of World War III prophecies coming to pass. You got the tension is brewing, man. You got the EU and NATO, which is the beast system, which America rides upon. America being that it's the daughter of Babylon, being that harlot, that whore that is spoken of in Revelations, you know, is tensions between them, you know, because it says that the beast is going to hate the whore eventually. So we're coming into this time of great judgment, and, you know, Esau Edom knows it, and that's why he's finna get ready to come down with great wrath. And we have to be hastening this day, man, because our salvation is near. And to prove prove that Esau Edom is Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, is great Babylon. This is Psalms 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the children of Edom, Edom being Esau, the children of Esau, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. And this is speaking on how Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, they rejoice at our downfall, man. You know, they rejoice every time we lose our connection with our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You know, they love it, man, because that's better for them. When we're not in league with our power, we're weakened, and that gives them the advantage over us. That's why on the television they push the witchcraft. They push this alphabet people, this way of life, being a fruitcake. They push adultery. They push wickedness, man. They just push a whole lot of wickedness, man. They pushing their poisons on us. They're pushing their traditions of these heathen nations, you know, shaving our beards off. They're just pushing wickedness. They're pushing everything contrary to the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you know. And that's they're pushing this rap culture, this hip hop culture, which is deaf culture. Who they pushing on? They pushing on you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites. They push that on us. We're killing each other, man. They're pushing death on us, man. They're pushing these fast foods, man. They're just pushing death. They push death on our nation, you know, because sin is death. That's what they push on us, man. And they know the more that they push this on our youth, you know, because if they keep pushing this on the youth, or down the generations, we get worse and worse and worse. They're going to keep pushing this so that we'll be weakened, and they'll still have control over us. But they fucked up because the Lord has put his spirit on certain men, which are going to be of the 144,000, and they're going to wake up the 1/3 remnant, the elect. You know, this is how the Lord is going to checkmate Esau Edom's ass. And going on to verse 8. O daughter of Babylon. So Esau Edom is that daughter of Babylon. Esau Edom is that harlot in Revelations that rides upon the beast system, which is NATO and EU. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So everything the nation of Esau, Edom has done to us, the so-called white man, we're going to pay them back 10 times more, you know, because Esau, Edom, through Atlantic slave trade, you know, they went to West Africa and took our people who were fleeing Roman persecution and stacked them on slave ships like sardines. They raped our women. They murdered our children. They separated our families. You know, they gave us the crumbs to eat from their plates. You know, they turned us against each other, man. They you know, they put poison. They poisoned us numerous of times. Like when they came over here and took America from the so-called Native Americans, which is the tribe of Gad. They put I forgot what it was. They gave them blankets with a disease on it, man. I forgot what the disease was, but you can look it up. They gave them blankets with a disease on it, man. They made treaties with them, and then they broke those treaties, man. Esau Edom has done us evilly, man, wickedly, man. And even now, man, they have their foots on our necks, man. You know, we live off the crumbs, man. You know, but it's all gonna be paid back, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, in the kingdom of Israel, which is the kingdom of heaven, when Yahweh Shai will come back with King David and the 144,000, and the Israelites will rule over all nations, these other nations are going to serve 1,000 years slavery because of all the treachery they've done against the children of Israel. You know, if you look at the United Nations, the UN, us so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we don't have anyone up there representing us, man. It's these other nations, man. And it's a reason for that. It's because we're in subjection to these nations. Right now, the children of Israel are in captivity right now, man. We're property, man. You know, up in the UN, you got people representing these so-called white men. You got the Jewish men, which are Amalek, which are also white men, Esau, Edom. You got the Arabs, Elam, Ishmael. You got Hamites, which are Africans, because we're not Africans. You got Hamites, which are Africans. You got uh, you know, you got Moab, the Chinese man. No, you got all these other heathen nations, but we have no one representing us, man. You know, so the Lord is coming back, man, and he's gonna bring judgment on Esau, Edom, and tear his kingdom down, man, from the inside. And this is how he's gonna do it, man. Going on to Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 31. This is how the Lord is strategically going to tear down the nation, the rulership, the kingdom of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You know, because the white man runs the world right now. You know, through the nobility of the white man being the 13 banking families. You know, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, man, and the other families. This is Jeremiah 50 and 31. This is how the Lord is going to come and rip the kingdom away from them. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. And you know the so-called white man is proud, man. You know, he throws doctor onto his name and he think he can tell you anything he want to say, and it's facts. You know, they're proud, man. They're proud people, and the Lord's going to take that proudness away from them. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. And that's why you see all of these fires, you see these earthquakes, you see the pandemic going on, this virus, you know, even though the Lord is using these so-called white men to tear their own kingdom down, because he's putting it in their heart to think that they can tear their kingdom down and rebuild it through their new world order. But he's going to checkmate them. He's going to trick them. He's going to make them destroy their own kingdom, and then he's going to come and lay the final touches and destroy it. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. See, yeah. The Lord is going to make them fall, man. He's going to throw a screw in their plans. He's going to fuck it up, man. And they're going to fall completely, and they're not going to rise. That's why you see these Edomites always making movies about the phoenix. The phoenix rising out of the ashes, because they think they're going to tear down what they have going on now and rise back up with the New World Order. But the Lord is not going to allow their New World Order to be successful. You know, he's going to make them fall, and they're not going to get back up. It's written, man. It's prophecy. And this is all the working of the Lord, because the Lord controls the right and the left. These devils pray to Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, not knowing that Satan works for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. He cannot do anything unless he has the say-so from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. He's the son of God, man. It says that in Job, before Satan could tempt Job, he had to go to the Father, Yahweh. So this is how the Lord is going to fuck Esau, Edom over, man. And they're so proud that they don't understand. They don't understand, man. They really think that they can get over on Yahweh, and they won't, man. They're blind. They're so proud that they're blind. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. And this is speaking of those nuclear missiles, because the Lord is going to make it to where America is going to get into World War III, because Russia, he's going to stir up the spirit of the Medes. And these Edomites that are in Russia are in that land where the original Greeks, you know, the Japhites were. But the spirit on that place is gonna be put on those Edomites in Russia, and they're gonna turn against America, you know, and they're gonna have help because Iran and China are gonna align themselves with the Russians against America, against that whore, that harlot, against Great Babylon, and they're gonna shoot missiles on this place, and this place is gonna be destroyed, you know. And EU, the beast is also gonna turn against the whore, you know. The beast is also gonna turn against the whore because those banking families fund both sides of the war. And right now they're putting a lot of money into Russia and China and these nations that are in league with Russia. That's why they're getting so strong, because they know the citizens of America are defiant. So they're gonna be like, fuck it, we gotta do away with them so we can make our new world order. Because those people in Sweden, half of them are already microchipped. So, but the Lord is going to evidently destroy all of these nations. He's just going to turn them against each other. Going on to verse 33. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts, the children of Israel, the northern kingdom, the Latin tribes, the Native Americans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, Mexicans, that came over here before the southern tribe came over here. The northern tribe was already in America before the southern kingdom. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of hosts, the children of Israel, the northern kingdom, and the children of Judah. The Judah is the Negroes, the Haitians, and Jamaicans, those who were in West Africa, the southern nation, man, were oppressed together, and all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go. So this is another charge against Edom. This proves that you Negroes, Haitians, and Jamaicans, and you Native Americans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans are all the children of Israel. This is a count that we will be serving, we will be in captivity together. And right now, as of 2021, where are we serving our captivity at? In America. Great Babylon. It's documented, man. And it says all that had them captive refused to let them go. And you got the Jewish people in our land right now, so we don't even have anywhere to go to. You stole our land as well. You Jewish people are Amalekites, man. You are Edomites as well. And you're in our land. You stole our land. That's why our land is cursed. Because in the Bible it says when we return back to our land that it will be at peace. But right now you people are in war. So that proves that you Jewish people are not the true children of God, man. Because you wouldn't be at war right now. Y'all the reason that America is going to enter into World War III anyways, man. Because y'all in Iran been going at it. And America as well. And America's your ally. And Iran is allies with Russia. So you people are going to draw. It's even said in that the least of the flock shall draw them into war. And you Jewish people are really the least of the Edomites because you pretending to be us. You pretending to be the children of the Most High, but you're not. So y'all gonna lead America, Great Babylon, into World War III, and y'all gonna be destroyed, both of y'all. Going on to verse 34. The Redeemer is strong. The Redeemer being Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, the only begotten Son. The Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. So giving rest to us, man. We're gonna be back in our glorified states, man. We're gonna be gods on the earth. All of Israel in the kingdom. We will be gods on the earth. We will be ruling over all you other nations. And you Edomites are gonna serve 1,000 years slavery, and then you're gonna be wiped out forever. And Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes, Jerusalem is a people before it is a place. You know, and from this, I'm going to skip to 51, Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7, to better explain, you know, the future of Babylon. Babylon, aka America, hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. And drunk meaning, they're drunken from her wine. Her wine is her doctrine, her way of life. So all the earth is messed up from the knowledge that America pushes on them, the way of life America pushes. And that's why America will be judged and destroyed, man. And I'm running out of storage, so I'm going to make a part 2 to this. But America, which is aka Great Babylon, will be destroyed by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Shalom, Israel.